still there? To delete message, press 7. To save it in the archives, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. What are you talking about?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a first impressions, if I can say that right, first impressions and demo of the Happyface foundation by Spktrm Beauty. This is a really new brand. I had not heard about them until I found a Refinery 29 article about them, I believe a few months ago. There's hair on my face. So I kept tabs on them for a little while, and they just recently came out with their first product, which is this foundation, the Happyface foundation. And one of their promos was that if you were the first one to buy the shade in the foundation, you got the shade named after you. So this is shade Joanna. And the shade Joanna is a light shade with cool undertones. Getting into the foundation itself, I could not find anywhere on their site where it advertised what kind of coverage it was. So I'm going to go assume that it is medium coverage, because usually when someone doesn't say what coverage it is, it's usually a medium coverage foundation, typically speaking, not all the time. I hope it's buildable because I have some texture and some pigmentation on my forehead just from breakouts that I've had recently. The brand is really big on, they don't retouch any photos, and they're very natural. They want to show how people truly are, and they're very inexclusive, which I think is super duper awesome. But also a lot of the models they show on their Instagram, at least, they already have very nice skin. I mean, I can see the texture, I can see their pores, but I don't see, they don't have particularly bad skin anyways. Their skin is already very clear to begin with. I would like to see someone with like hyperpigmentation and like pitting from acne scarring. That'd be pretty interesting. But all that aside, I'm very excited to try the foundation. So let's get right into it. I think this is a really good shade match for me. This is one full application on my face. I'm going to go ahead and go in with another application, but instead of putting it on my blender, my beauty blender, I'm going to put it straight on my face and see if that makes a difference, because maybe my beauty blender is absorbing a bit. Here's two full applications on my face with a dampened beauty blender. I'm going to turn off my ring light because I think it's probably blinding some of the imperfections of my face. Oh, the lighting's really bad. Oh, the lighting's really bad. That's why I use this right. So you can kind of see how I have a little bit of this still going on. So this is definitely not full coverage at all. This is probably light to medium coverage. I do believe the second application did build it up a little bit, but I would not advertise it as super duper buildable. We're going to go ahead and go about my normal makeup routine. Okay, I'm back with a full face on. I was going to go for a very natural look to complement the brand's aesthetic, and then I didn't. Oops. The main thing I did notice with the foundation, number one, is it is very difficult to blend with. I did have to put some extra effort into it, which is why you might notice my rouge is a little bit more intense than usual. The other thing I noticed is it did not oxidize at all, and the finish of it is definitely a dewy finish. The blendability thing was definitely annoying, but I do like it so far. It has made my skin look a little bit more coherent. I will come back to you guys at the end of the day and discuss whether or not I would recommend this product and the overall wearability of it. So, see you guys then. Hey guys, so it has been about 10-ish hours later now, and it stayed on pretty well. It has stayed on pretty well, I will admit that. It has some really good staying power for the amount of time I have had it on. Granted, it is completely dissipated from probably around this portion of my face, because I tend to touch my face quite a bit throughout the day, unfortunately. It really is not at the fault of the foundation, more or less just my bad habits. My forehead is pretty much still intact. There are some bit of more patchy areas towards my temples, so this was a good foundation. Would recommend it if you're looking for light to medium coverage with a dewy finish and some fairly good staying power. I will link the Happyface foundation below. as usual, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.